200 grams Greek yogurt. 30 grams cornstarch. 3 eggs. Let's do 40 grams of cocoa powder. One cup of almond flour, which comes out to 80 grams. Half a teaspoon salt. Whole teaspoon vanilla. Let's get some protein powder in there. And just because I like extracts, I'm going to put in some almond extract. I've gotten advice from baking forums saying that espresso powder really brings out the chocolate taste. So let's do a whopping entire tablespoon of espresso powder too. You know what, that smells so good, let's do another one. Dash of cinnamon, because why not? And just because we can, let's toss in a banana. I love baking. Just make up whatever I want. Okay, so it's ready to mix. We can see here we get a lot of stuff. Oh, that smells good. Baking powder is going to help this stuff rise in the oven and gain more volume, but it's important not to add it until you're ready to cook because it starts a chemical reaction as soon as it comes into contact with liquids. It's Reese's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in this household. 1 cup of Reese's going in. I also love the moisture that blueberries give, so let's put some blueberries in here. Going on low. You just want to stir it in. Alright, so here we've got our batter. Alright, let's start divvying it up into 12 cupcake cups. We're just going to eyeball it here. Last time I made these cupcakes, I wasn't happy because they came out too small. So I decided this time I'm going to put some more stuff in the batter. And they're definitely looking more full this time. Who would have guessed that if you wanted more stuff, you just got to use more stuff? Baking genius right here. Gonna try to even these out. But they're looking nice and full. I'm excited. Now these will rise. Hopefully it won't make a mess, but if it does, I have this pan here. Alright, I barely managed to fit all the batter into the cupcakes. Alright, there we go. 12 little chocolatey abominations full of way too many ingredients that I did not follow a recipe for. So will they be good? Who knows? Let's pop them in the oven and we'll find out shortly. "35 minutes at 400 degrees. You know, they say not to eat raw egg because you could get salmonella. But my mom used to drink raw egg milkshakes when she was a teenager. She never got salmonella. I think I got a little eggshell in here earlier, and the eggshell is what's got the salmonella. I like to live dangerously. Oh, this tastes so good. Oh my gosh. It's chocolatey. This is the espresso powder. Seriously, if you bake with chocolate, put some espresso powder in there. It's a few dollars at the store. It'll last in the freezer forever. You just put a teaspoon or a tablespoon, whatever. It really brings out the chocolate flavor. Don't eat raw eggs. Do what I want. Okay, seriously, I'm super excited for these cupcakes now. This tastes so much better than the last ones I made. All right, 35 minutes is up. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we've got 12 cupcakes. They rose splendidly. and they did not overflow except for, looks like we got one that overflowed right there. I'm gonna let them cool for a bit, and then once they've cooled off, I'm gonna store them. I'm gonna put some in the fridge, some in the freezer, and I'm gonna leave out 3 for myself. And I've also calculated the nutrition facts for these. They're about 140 calories each. 3 of them, which is how much I'd like to have for a meal, plus some topping, should come out to like 500 calories when I include the topping and the yogurt for the topping and all that. And that should be able to get me 30, 35, maybe 40 grams of protein. Okay. They smell great. All right, so we're gonna put some in the freezer and some in the fridge. In a little bit, I'm gonna top these off and have them for lunch. Let's do a peanut butter topping. Let's start with some yogurt. All right, 167 grams of yogurt. Would have done 170, but I just ran out. Let's do some peanut butter powder. Mix that up. One cupcake, 2 cupcake, 3 weirdo cupcakes that I just made up. Just because we can, let's put some more Reese's on. All right, and there we got it. Peanut butter topped Reese's Pieces chocolate cupcakes for lunch. And I'll have the macronutrient and calorie information coming up in just a second. But I want to chow down on these. The nutrition facts is 640 calories for these 3 cupcakes with the topping. 37 grams of fat, 47 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of protein. So definitely not the healthiest thing you could eat, but is that what you were expecting? Looks pretty good. I can taste the blueberry. The Reese's Puffs that I added to the batter give it a nice crunch. It's good. I can taste the espresso powder too. It's good. It's Reese's for lunch. You can get a nice cross section there. See the blueberry. I'm gonna eat this.